Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
And now, lining up for
Iran have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And that gets things running. Palmer. And here's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Griezmann going full tilt down the left. Nice control. And the counter is on. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it has to be Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter. I think when you look at that midfield, he can have a critical role in terms of developing his game and adding goals to those midfield runs. He hasn't done that enough so far, but that's what he needs to add. And he'll keep making those runs and get into the opposition box undetected. He has to now start finishing them off better.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Sarr. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Griezmann, he's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Porro. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And done so. Johnson. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now Van der Ven. Udogi. Tell. Bellingham. Adams. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gray. 30 minutes gone. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Bellingham. Palmer. And he's lost his man here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Palmer. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Udogie did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Solanke. Palmer. Sarr simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham. Oh, that's ambitious. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Udogie. Tell. And he's been shifted off it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Iran clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Adams. And Hakimi. Palmer. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Costa Curta. And it's Griezmann. Bentancur wins the duel this time. Johnson. Pinches it off him. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. Griezmann. That's good play. Pedro Porro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
The attendance for this match was 80,000.
That has been cut short. Palmer. Oh, that's neat.
Oh, really well played.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal.
And a shot! And yes, it's there! First blood drawn. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 66 minutes is number 14.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Beckenbauer. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Griezmann. Solanke. David Villa. Tell. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Messi. And it's Griezmann. Oh, that's nice.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shot could be a great hit! So close to drawing level.
Griezmann couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
He's found a way past.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Griezmann. Bellingham. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's having a go! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Substitution for Iran. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bellingham. Number 20. Jorginho.
And he's done a mighty effort!
David Villa.
He should have put that one away.
Madison was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Iniesta. Number 16. Rodri.
Iniesta.
Number 21.
Adams.
Vinicius Junior. Substitutions
Palmer.
taking place.
Here's Rodri.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's had a shot! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
17.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tottenham making consecutive changes here. Son Heung-min coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Been indicated.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Maddison with the short one. That has been knocked clear. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Iran can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.